Freya, and this is Tyler, and this is Freya's beginning belly dance class. So get ready for a little bit more on the choreography and a really nice warm up and some fun drills. So put on something comfy, and let's get ready to dance. You ready to dance, buddy? Hello dancers, I miss all of you guys. Hopefully you're surviving this work at home, or if you're not working at home, even more insanity that you've got going on. So hopefully a little belly dance can get you away from that for a little bit. Just kind of relax and have some fun moving around. So let's start with our warm up with your feet hip distance apart, hands on your hips. We're just gonna slowly kind of roll our hips around. Just real slow, real gentle. Stopping in the front, reverse into the other direction. And stop in the front and reverse again. This time, bring your foot in together. And it's just gonna make these smaller little hip circles. Reverse. Alright. So we're going to kind of work our way up all the different parts of our body. So do a little side stretch with your fingertips, reach down for your knee. This arms kind of hangs out over here. Up and lean. Up to the sky. Down to the sky. And this time to the sky and then over and arc. And up to the sky, arch over. One more set. Up. Over, up, and over. Alright, we're going to start making our way to a forward fold. We're going to do it in little bitty increments. So start by bringing your arms up towards the ceiling, and then bring them down. Take a deep breath when you come up, and let it out. Up with your breath. And this time, come down just a little, tuck your chin. Up. Tuck your chin and arc your back just a little. Up. And down, roll your shoulders a little. About 3/4, hang, come up, down about halfway, and up, down about 3/4, and all the way down and just hang here for a second. You can grab your elbows if you want a little extra stretch there. And just give your head a real gentle kind of wobble side to side to loosen it up. And then let it just hang like a piece of ripe fruit on the tree. Bend your knees, roll up. Our upper back and our front of our chest, stretch that out. So if you've ever gone to the gym and used that machine where you're doing this thing, it's kind of what we're gonna do for our stretch. So you're going to start with your arms right at your shoulders in kind of the goalpost. You can fist, hand, whatever you want to do with your hands is fine. And you're just going to bring them back behind you. You should feel actually a little bit of stretching as you squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then a little bit of stretch across here. And then back to neutral, and then round your back as you bring them forward, and you can tuck your chin down just a little. Neutral, back, neutral, and round. Neutral, back, neutral, and round. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of our stability, our balance, and work on our ankles. So we're going to do our ups and our downs. Now, what I want you to really focus on is your knees and your ankles. I'll show you what I mean. So your toes are going to point forward. Your knees should go straight over those toes. So I don't want to see, if I can do my exaggerated theater for a moment, I don't want to see your knees coming in like this. I don't want to see them going out like that. They should stay right over those toes. And if they're kind of going wonky different ways, just kind of use your hips and your thighs to roll out or roll in wherever you need to, just to keep it over your toes. So here we go. Starting up on relevate, down, tiny squat, and up. Relevate, down, squat, up, all the way up, neutral, squat, neutral, up, neutral, squat, neutral, a little bit here, up, and neutral, squat, neutral, up, neutral, squat, neutral. Now we're going to put the hands with the feet. Up, neutral, squat, neutral. Up, neutral, squat, neutral, up, neutral, squat, neutral, up, neutral, squat, neutral, up, neutral, squat, neutral, last time, up, neutral, squat, neutral. Work a little bit on our ankles. So bouncing on one foot, other foot out, point, and heel, point, heel, circle, around, heel, and point, heel, and point, circle the other way. Toe and heel, toe, heel, circle the opposite direction. Last time on this side, heel, toe, heel, and toe. Switch sides. Toe, heel, circle, heel, toe, and circle the opposite way. Toe, heel, and circle the opposite way. And last time, heel, toe, and circle. Oh. I don't know about you guys, but I've been dancing more than I have since before this crisis started, and yet also sitting a lot more than I usually do. So it's a weird combination of sitting and moving in weird ways. So my body needs a lot of warming up. So we're going to do just some slow walks and just kind of play around with some patterns just to get us moving a little bit more. So what we're going to do is a simple step touch that most of you have done before. So stepping your left, touch right, step right, touch left, left, right, right, left. Going backward. Left, touch right, right, touch left, left, touch right, right, touch left. Now, your weight's on your right foot, your left is free, so we're going to go into a grapevine starting out this way. So step out with your left, behind right, left, left, and out, back, out, tap, out, back, out, tap, forward, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, back, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, out, left, back, left, tap, out, back, out, tap. All right, we go faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Try it again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, back, out, tap, out, back, out, tap. Front, tap, 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 and back. Back, tap, back, and out, back, out, tap, out, back, out, tap. Now, every time we tap, we're going to bring a hip up. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back, up, back, up, back, up, back, up, and out, back, out, behind, out, up, step, up, step, up, step, up, step, up, back, up, and out, behind, out, up, and back, and out, back, up, back, up, and back, out, behind, out, up, and back, and out, up, and forward, and come up, and down, and stay slide, up, and up, and down, and out, up, up. This time cross, and out, and cross, and out, up, up, and cross, and out, up, up, and cross, and out, up, up, and cross, 6, 7, 8, out, back, out, up, back, out, up. All right. So, we're all warmed up. So, let's work on some shimmies today. We are going to do 2 variations of shimmies. So, if you've done belly dance with me, or if you've done any belly dance at all, or if you've even just seen belly dance, you've seen a basic shimmy. And that's your up, 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 and it goes real fast and you get this lovely move. We're going to work on those. We're also going to work on a circular shimmy, which is going to be kind of fun. So let's start with our regular shimmies. So you're tucked, chest up, shoulders down. Start with hip, hip, up, 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 up. Now sharp. So squeeze that glute. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Squeeze your glute, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And soft. Up. This is all knees now. Up, 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 up. Now sharp. sharp, sharp, and soft, 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 and sharp, 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 sharp. Double time. Sharp, 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 sharp. Up, 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 and soft. 6, 7, 8, and sharp. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and soft. Up, 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 up. And down your arms. 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and cross. And down. And up. 6, 7, 8, and cross. And down. Up. 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 6, 7, 8, and down. Up, 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 up. Double time. Up, 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 up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Keep going. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now go a little faster. You're not even quite tapping the beat right now. Think of that tambourine in the background. You can hear it. And go as fast as you can. And a tambourine, that's your hips. Your upper body doesn't move. This, going crazy. You lose it, go back to your singles, your doubles, your triples, and faster. Keep going. Nice job. All right. Now we're going to work on a circular shimmy, which is just a hip circle really fast. So, what's a hip circle? Do a little refresh for everybody. So, starting with, right here, through here. So, starting on your right side. Just bring your hips to the side and slide to the left. Right, left. Slide, slide. Now we just got done doing up, up, up. I want you to notice the difference between ups and slides to the side. This should be more of a horizontal table that you're going across versus up. So just slide, 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 slide. Now, front and back. Your hips are going to go forward, neutral, back, neutral. Now notice when I go back, I'm not losing my tuck. I have this big curve in my back. Just stay tucked, back to neutral. So out, neutral, front, neutral, back, neutral, front, neutral. Again, exaggeration theater. I don't want to see back, neutral, front, neutral. So we're not swinging our butts. We're just keeping it right there. All right, so here we go. All right, forward, side, back, side. Forward, side, back, side. Front, side, back, side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, go a little bit faster. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, front, back, back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, forward, side, all the way around. So coming in front of your toes, behind, in front of your toes, behind your heels. Arms go down for a minute. And when you keep your arms in this beautiful pose here, as your hips go to the left, you lose a little space over there, and lose a little space over here, and it really accentuates that movement. Make sure you keep those shoulders down. And reverse, going clockwise again. Now let's go a little faster. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what you're doing, every count is forward. 1 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and alright? Let's go back to singles for just now, just use this tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. Couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to stop there. Because what's going to happen is the faster you get, eventually you're going to hit that point where it's going too fast for you to hit all 4 points. And once that happens, it just becomes either mush or you find yourself just going up and down because that's just 2 directions rather than all 4. So we're going to drill a little bit slower, and over time we're going to start building up the speed. So you're probably going to get to like maybe 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and at first. So what we're going to do is add these circles to a little step, and that's going to actually almost push you to do a full circle. I'll show you what I mean. So you're starting way on your left, right is ready to go, and you're just going to come forward, 1, 2, back, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And our circle is going to go with that. 1, 2, back. 1, 2. Front, right, back, left. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So you're just doing a single circle. 1 and 2 and make sure when you come back, you don't just stop here. You gotta finish that edge. So front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side. Again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's the easy part, because as you're stepping forward, your hips are going forward. So that's easy. But when you're stepping back and your hips are going forward, your body kind of doesn't know which way to go. So it's going to feel awkward, and in time, it'll start to feel a little bit more natural. But we're going to give it a shot. So again, you're stepping forward, around, and coming back in. Now as you step back, your hips are going forward, right, back, left, and in. So forward, right, back, left and in. Back foot forward with your hips, right, back, left, and in. So it's end up making this little hiccup in the middle of your move, and it's going to disrupt your whole shimmy. So you're going to stay clockwise the whole time. So circle, around, together. Circle, around, together. Here we go. How much we do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Front, right, back, left, 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 front, right, back, left. You can go a little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clockwise, 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 clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let's try the other side. Now we're going to be stepping out with our left foot, and we're going to go counterclockwise. Because you're basically moving away. If you've got like a pole going right through the center of your body, when we're going this side, we're trying to get away from that pole. So we're going right and back into it. Right and back into it. So when we're on this side, we're trying to get away from that center pole, so it's going to be left and back around. Left and back around. So you can always think that you're trying to get away from that center pillar. So starting with the front, forward, left, back, right, 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 forward, left, back, in, step, out, round, in, step, back, around, together, so out, Okay, now we're gonna make it a little harder still. Going slower, we're gonna make this a double circle. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 together, back. 2, 3, 4, and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. One circle, two circle. One circle, two circle. 1, 2, 1, 2. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One circle, two circle. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's set. 1, 2. Going back to singles. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Doubles now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. That is as fast as we're going to really push them right now. Because in our choreography, it's going to go a little bit faster. And I really want them to be done correctly. So for now, in the choreography, we're just going to do a one circle, back, front circle, back. As we drill it more and more, hopefully by the end of our choreography, most of you will feel confident doing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll get there, so don't worry about it not quite doing it right now. So, we are going to play around a little bit more with some of our forwards and backs and adding in some of the choreography that we learned last week. So, we're going to start with our forward and our back. So, the way we're doing them in a choreography is forward is up, backwards is down. What I mean by that is when you step to go forward, step, hip comes up, step, hip comes up, step, hip up, step, hip up. Now when we come back, it's step and down, step and down, step and down, step and down. So we're emphasizing the same count, but we're throwing a little and to prep our hips so we can go down on that count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, we go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's do that a couple of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, So going backwards is the same tempo, but it feels faster because you're throwing in a and down instead of just 1, up, 2, up. Now it's 1, up, down, 2, up, down. So you're throwing in a little extra movement there, okay? So with our arms, we're gonna do a simple Egyptian arm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just for fun. And then we'll start reversing it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's our basic Egyptian. What we're playing around with in class is flipping it around and doing it backwards. So I'm going to pause the music for a second so we can do it a little bit slower. Alright. So, we are starting with going backwards with our back steps. So we're starting in our choreography with left, weight on the left, right foot's ready to go. So it's right, left hip, left, right hip, right, left hip. 1, 2, 3. So there's 6 of those. So there's 3 hips, 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what we're doing with 7, 8 is 7, if you were to keep going, you just step back again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But instead of that 7, 8 being another hip, it's 7, go a little bit further behind your foot if you can. So it's going a little bit further. Now your legs are all twisted up. If you squeeze those together, it's going to actually push you around so you're facing the back, and your weight should still be on your right foot, and your left is ready to go. 1, 2. So let's try that. 5, 6, 7, actually, I'm going forward a bit here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now, let's see this with some music. Okay. So here comes our slow part. We'll get to this in a moment. We're doing our slow part. Slow. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, and turn around. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and turn around. All right. So when you turn, we're just going to add a little flourish with our hands, just to add a little bit more interest to it. So as you're turning, so our hands are up, you're stepping behind, and as your foot comes behind, your hands flip out, come down and around. So it's a little mini hand circle. And don't worry about making it really big and precise. If you just get a little bitty one, if you actually have time to do a little extra half, this is one of those places where it's free form. You just kind of go with that kind of ooey gooiness. Meanwhile, your hips are doing sharp little things down here. So, again, starting with weight on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flourish, 7, 8. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flourish around. Now, I built in an extra count there in case you get on the wrong foot, get behind, and it gives you just a chance to catch up, a chance to breathe, but if you get there in time, you have a nice little pause. So here's what's kind of going on with that. So you're in another move, you're stepping 1, down 2, 3, 4, step 5, 6, turn 7, 8. Now your weight's already on your right foot, your left hip is all ready to go. You don't need to take a step on 1. This is your 1, 2. But if you end up on the wrong foot or you're kind of behind, you can take that step 1, 2. So you've got that little extra count on 1 where if you get there, you just hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you got a little insurance there. Let's try it again with the music and then we'll play with the fun part. Alright. So again, we're just going to ignore the slow shimmy part just to work on this for a minute. Very slow part. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and flourish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and flourish. All right. So let's add in the slow shimmy part, and we'll connect it all together. So when we do this move at the very beginning of the song, we're doing slow hip things, and then we're going to add in the backwards move. We then do another slow part, which we started to learn last week, and go back into this. So, working on that slow part, we are going to start with lovely tuck, beautiful position, arms are down, and shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. And now we're going to do our backwards figure 8. Real quick recap. You've got a string coming right through your hips. If you pull it this way, your hip comes to the right. Pull it this way, it comes to the left. The string always stays the same length. It doesn't get longer or shorter. So it's just pulling you side to side. Now imagine that your string pulls you to the front corner and then pulls your hip backwards. Well, now by pulling your hip backwards, this hip is now facing the front corner. So you're going to pull it to the front corner and drag it back. Front corner, pull back. Front corner, pull back. Front, pull back. Front, pull back. And if you look on the floor, you're actually coming to the front corner, pulling back, and coming back in. Going to the front corner, back, coming back in. And you're drawing a figure 8 on the floor. So front corner, back, front corner, back, front corner, back, front corner, back. So we've done our shimmy, and you stop your shimmy, 1, 2, and it's real slow. Now those of you that have learned this part of the choreography already and are feeling a little bit more solid with it, I'm going to show you also the advanced option. So option number 2 is you're doing your shimmy, you keep shimmying through that figure 8. And it's just one figure 8. So shimmy, 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 front to back, front to back. So those of you that are not doing the shimmy, once you're done with your shimmy, you just stop it and push front to back, front to back. And then as you come back to center, now we're going to do an upwards hip circle. So you're coming out, up, you should see my ankles on this. So out, lift your heel up, bring it in, and down. So again, out, heel, hip up, in, heel, hip down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down. We're going to move slightly with it. So part of your out is going to be taken up by a step the other way. So out, up, in, together, out, up, in, together. So again, do a shimmy, 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 figure eight, up and in, up and in. All right. So relatively easy. Those of you that have taken class with me before, it's a lot of the same moves we've already done. Those of you that have not taken class with me before, hopefully this isn't going too fast for you. If you are lost in any of these movements, hit me up, call, email, text. Hopefully you've got all my contact info, and we can do a one-on-one, break it down a little bit further for you. So, let's add some arms to this. And the arms are actually relatively simple. So shimmy, 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 shimmy. And then they come out and back, and then they float up this. Up and in, up and in. So again, shimmy, 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 figure eight, up and in, up and in. So they're just staying down in this beautiful pose, and then they're floating up, and then their last one's floating up. Catch, so that you're now ready for down, down. And what I'm doing, because I'm always flipping my hands, is I'm bringing this one up, palm out, palm down, and then this one comes up. Now you're back to back, and when I start my hips, step, flip, and down, so that you're then ready to do your flourish. So let's go through all that slowly. We're going to put it all together. Here we go. So shimmy, arms are down, figure eight, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn 8, hold 1, hip 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, flourish 8. Let's do that again. All right. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy. Right hip, left hip, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn 7, 8. All right, let's try that with some music. All right, you ready? Tuck, chest up, shoulders down, arms out. Here we go. Shimmy. Hip. Hip. Up. Up. 2, 4, 6. Turn around. 1, 2, 4, 6. Turn around. Are you gonna dance with us, buddy? So you gotta go with music. Here we go. Shimmy. Up. Up. Down. 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 Turn around. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and turn around. Let's do it again. Shimmy. Figure eight. Up. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 4, 6, and turn around. Lovely. All right, we're gonna run this 2 more times, and then I think we need to start cooling you guys down. Here we go. Shimmy. I'm gonna do the advanced one. Shimmy, figure eight. right, one more time, then I'll let you guys cool down. Shimmy. Figure 8. So, that's our choreography so far. That's all of it. We will keep going from there. Feel free to go back, watch some of the old videos that show the other parts of the choreography, and keep drilling on that. And next week, we're going to learn the connecting point from the opening that you've learned, this little chunk. We're going to string the whole opening together. But for now, let's cool down. All right, let's cool down. So start with feet hip distance apart, and your arms up to the ceiling, and then we're going to dive down into a forward fold. Just hang here, you can grab your elbows, just let your neck get loose, and then hang like a piece of ripe fruit on the vine. And hands to your shins, flat back, look up. And collapse back down. And then hands to the floor, heel toe your feet apart. Hang again, a little bit lower. And then hands to the floor, walk to your left foot, turn your left foot out a little bit, and aim your nose to your knee. Walk hands back to center. And now walk to your right side, turn your right foot out, and nose to knee. Back to center. Heel toe your feet back to underneath your hips. And hang. Now bend your knees. You're hanging here. Bend your knees and just let your chest and your stomach hang out on top of your thighs. Your thighs are taking on all that weight, and your back is able to just kind of spill out over to the sides. Just relax into that. And then roll the rest of the way up. Whew. Take a little bit of our washing machine turns. Real gentle. Just sway around and around. Make sure heels come up off the ground. Arms can propel you around. And then let's do some nice shoulder rolls back, shoulder rolls forward. And then I'm feeling it all everywhere because even though I'm dancing more than ever, I'm also sitting more than ever. Go figure. So we're going to take just a nice side bend and then bring your arm up and over. And if you're really feeling like it, you can look up to your arm. And then come down, the other side, up and over. And up and down. Do a few half circle roll, neck rolls. And then the last thing I want to do is our figure 4 that we're laying on our back. So many of you know what that is. Lay down on your back. Make sure you can kind of see what I'm doing. So you're on your back, knees are up. You can take one foot, put it over top of your knee. For some of you, this might be enough. But if you really want to get a stretch down into your glutes, reach through and then grab behind your leg and hold. And you should feel a nice stretch down kind of the back of your leg and up into that glute and hip. And just hold for a second. And then feet both to the floor and switch sides. And release. And make your way back up. So thank you guys for sticking in with all this. It's been kind of a bit of a learning curve, learning all the technology and how to make this work. The live classes will be, again, Wednesday at 10, 11:30, and 6. I will tell you that the 10 o'clock has been rough. The 11:30 has been even rougher because my Wi-Fi in the mornings when the entire world is trying to do conferencing with your bosses has been really bad. By the time I get to 6 o'clock, it seems to have no troubles. So if you're able to make the 6 o'clock class, that might be a little bit better. If you make the 10 or the 11:30, we're still doing it, but just know that at some point in the class, my internet's probably gonna drop us all out. I'm gonna have to restart it, get you all back in, so it does kind of a bit of a delay, but we'll do the best we can. And as always, your homework, squeeze your low abs, tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release. It's your standing sit-ups. And have a wonderful week. Bye, guys.